Yes, I'm here for this part with my... Yes, part 4, so what if Naruto had an ancient tailed beast? Also, I'm gonna make this one series as well, because like I said, I'm getting rid of the one and only what if I was in Naruto. For a while, I might bring it back, and if I do, it'll be like a special. This one is going to take that spot. So it's gonna be, what if Naruto got banished? And I know there's a lot of those type of ones, but I kind of gonna do something with it. No, it's not like the Katsuki one. We'll get more into it. Okay, now let's jump into this part with my intro.
To ashes, when do we burn away? Used to be oh so close, now I see you.
Naruto dashed from roof to roof, trying to catch up with Itachi and Shisui. As he was jumping, someone jumped from his side and he fell, slammed into the roof of a house. He got up and he saw he had a bit of blood on him and was bleeding a bit. In Naruto's mindscape, Sage, can I have or use you as Naruto? Remember, we are fused now, so you do have me, but you need to train to fully utilize me, said Seijo. Okay, I will, said Naruto. Don't forget, if you drink alcohol like sake, you can heal automatically, said Seijo. Out of Naruto's mindscape, he jumped on his feet and unsheathed his sword. What, looking for this? Asked the mercenary. The mercenary has Naruto's sword. Naruto pulled a shuriken and kunai and threw it at the mercenary, who hit them with his sword, and he knocked them out the way. While the mercenary is busy dodging the kunai and hitting them and getting them from hitting him, Naruto ran at him and pushed him off the roof, and they fell off the roof and to the ground. After 5 minutes, Naruto stood up to see the mercenary was dead. He noticed he had blood dripping from his mouth because he bit his tongue. He had a bit of blood on his head, and his ankle was sore, and his wrist felt broken. Naruto grabbed his sword, he sheathed it, and headed back to the Hokage's office. On the battlefield, we jumped to Itachi. Some young Uchiha, I stated Orochimaru. Ye won't have them, said Itachi. Itachi stabbed Orochimaru and cut through his gut and pulled his sword out, and there was no blood drained from the blade, and his body, there was no blood on the sword. He kicked the body of Orochimaru off the snake, and he fell off the ground near the cheese. Shisui jumped up and pierced the snake head, and it went up in smoke. Well, we got rid of the biggest hitter here, laughed Shisui. Shisui and Itachi jumped from Orochimaru, started fighting random C and B rank mercenaries and missing in, and turned to have a snake devour them. Itachi fell down a slippery and wet mouth of a snake. He went down into the snake's stomach. For fuck's sake. So he does have a regeneration ability or something, thought Itachi. Itachi activated his Mangekyo Sharingan and stood there in the middle of the snake's stomach. Atamarasu! Shouted Itachi. The snake caught up in black flames, and the whole battlefield went in black flames. Why, as soon as Itachi got devoured and they saw flames coming from the snake, all of the shinobi on the leaf jumped away into the hidden leaf, and when Itachi turned to see the battlefield and saw that some of the leaf shinobi had died, in Hiruzen's office, Tenzo, what is wrong? Asked Hiruzen. I am not Tenzo, laughed the man. 5 mercenaries jumped Hiruzen. Hiruzen threw off his Hokage's cloak and hat. He took a drag off his pipe and showed off his black armor from his younger days. He pulled his staff and knocked the mercenary against the wall, and dragged them out. And dragged them out his window, and it broke. Dang it! I just got that window. And as said it, Hiruzen. As he said that, a mercenary jumped on his back near the window. The mercenary started stabbing Hiruzen. Hiruzen threw the mercenary against the wall. What do you want? Asked Hiruzen. Well, the destruction of belief in your death, said the mercenary. Tenzo ran in the room and Wood Golem! No, Wood Golem, shouted Tenzo, and the clone grabbed the mercenary and pierced him with wood. Lord Authority, Itachi killed killed most of the mercenaries on the battlefield, and only a handful escaped into the village, but I think they are after the clan head, said Tenzo. Well, if they are, they will be dead by now. How many escaped and got through? Asked Hiruzen. I think 50, and the ones that went after you, said Tenzo. Wow, they sent so few weak and so little, laughed Hiruzen. At the Hyuga clan resident, Hizashi was talking Hanabi and Umai in. Night, Hanabi, said Hayashi. Night, father, said Hanabi. Umai, your brother should be here for you tomorrow. So night, Umai, said Hayashi. Night, Hayashi, said Umai. Hayashi walked out of the room and walked to the dojo. Hizashi, come in, asked Hayashi. Hizashi fell through the dojo wall, and Hayashi saw 10 mercenaries trying to kill his brother. He activates his Byakugan, and the veins pop from his head. Hayashi has a flashback to earlier this morning in the hospital. Hizashi, I give it 5 weeks before you can use your Byakugan, unless you want to have sore eyes, a big headache, and also you might not be able to use it as effective or be able to use it at all after that. If you use it before the time the medicine kicks in and the time you stop taking your pills, said the doctor. Okay, I won't use it, said Hayashi, and the flashback. Oh man, I won't be able to use it again, thought Hayashi. Hayashi charged at the mercenary. 2 palms, 4 palms, 8 palms, 16 palms, 32 palms, 64 palms, 130 palms, said Hayashi. Hiruzen saw all of the mercenaries are now dead because he hit them and took out all their chakra points, and Hizashi stabbed them. Yeah. Are you good? Asked Hizashi. Yes, I am, brother, said Hayashi. Hayashi collapsed and fell to the ground. We jumped to Choza. Choji's dead? If I said his name right. He was eating and having a drink with Inoichi and Shikaku. So, Inoichi, how is Uno doing at the academy? Asked Choja. Actually, good, actually. But she keeps going and telling us about this boy, dreamy boy or whatever, that she hasn't told anyone about yet, named Sasuke. You know, apparently he's so cool, and he's also the strongest in the class, that Inoichi. Eureka walked past. What, Inoichi, did you say that Sasuke was the strongest in the class? Asked Eureka. Yes, that is what I was told by Uno, said Inoichi. Well, she's in love or whatever. It is with Sasuke, but really Naruto's the strongest, and Shikamaru might be able to beat Sasuke if you tried, but I don't want to piss you guys off, so I am willing to leave, said Eureka. Whoa, so maybe Uno's focus on the QB's container's older brother should be, laughed Choja. Or maybe, said Inoichi. Naruto is a good boy, said Choja. Yeah, he is, said Shikaku. What? How? Do you know this? Asked Inoichi. He comes over and hangs with Shikamaru and Choji 3 times a week. But he didn't come over yesterday, said Choja. Yeah, and Shikamaru said he was let out earlier yesterday because he had already completed the exercises. So maybe he forgot, said Shikaku. The 3 took a sip of their sake. We're already out. I'll get the drink, said Inoichi. Yeah, if you go if you got me to get it, it would have been such a drag, said Shikaku. Noichi got up and walked over to the bar. Excuse me, bartender. I need a drink, so pass it here, said a young boy. The bartender gave Noichi a bottle of sake. Well, I asked and didn't get one. Fine, fuck you. You're lucky I'm bored and need a drink, said the boy. Noichi sat down and poured him and his friends a drink. So what was that up there, asked Choza. A young boy wanted a drink, laughed Noichi. What a drag. Why is young kids into alcohol these days, said Shikaku. The boy walked up to him. Hi, Choza. And Shikaku, said the boy. Noichi looked the boy up and down. He looked over, broken wrist, was missing some teeth, blood and cuts on his face, and his foot was sprained. So he looked to Anza while Arika walked over. Naruto, why are you covered in blood and why are you not at school today? Asked Ruka. Same reason Hiruzen was going to make me armbu, chuckled Naruto. Choja and Shikaku looked over at Naruto. Nice joke, young Naruto said. Choza, not funny, but good one. Maybe you should become a comedian, laughed Shikaku. Naruto grabbed the bottle of sake and took a full mouthful. Thanks, I needed this, said Naruto. Inoichi looked over at Naruto and he looked as if he had healed, while his hand and ankle looked to have healed. Choza and Shikaku when was the first time you killed someone? Well, more than 30 in a night, and most of them are part of your clan, asked Naruto. Never, said Shikaku. I haven't even killed anyone in my clan, said Choza. I haven't killed that many in a day, said Inoichi. Naruto put his hand on the back and drew a sword, dodged a kunai, and chopped off a mercenary's hand and put the blade to his throat. Who is your target? Asked Naruto. The Inochika and Choji group. My 20 mercenary killed them if I die, said the mercenary. I don't see mercenary, just a weak one, said Naruto. Naruto pushed the blade through the mercenary's throat. The village is under attack now. What a drag. I gotta go kill some people, said Naruto. Noichi, Shikaku, and Choza walked outside. When they walked out, there were 2 dead mercenaries and 18 surrounded Naruto. When Shikaku said they were, there's 18 surrounded Naruto, and Naruto is fighting and dodging their attacks. Shadow position jutsu, shouted Shikaku. All the 18 mercenaries were caught. Naruto escaped by killing 2 and rolled out of the way. Multi-size technique, screamed Choza. Homer bullet tank, shouted Choza. Choza rolled all of the 16 mercenaries and crushed them. 3 walked over to Naruto, sitting on a pole, falling asleep. Come on in, tell us everything, asked Shikaku. The 4 walked in and sat down. We jumped to Shibai, Yoshima's dad, who is standing over 5 mercenaries dead from poison that his insects gave him. We jumped to Tsunmei Unazaka, who is tucking Kiba in. Night, mother, said Kiba. Go to sleep, you annoying child. You have academy tomorrow, don't forget that, said Sume. Sume walked out to the kitchen and saw Koromaru first sticking up, and saw Hana on the ground covered in blood, and her 3 canine partners were sitting next to her. Sunaha ran outside and saw 5 mercenaries locking eyes with him. Corporation Jutsu now! Korama, said Sume. The canine barked. Fang passing Fang, said Sume. Kurimaru and Sume jumped on all 4s and they started to spin and attack the 5 ninja, killing them all. She turned and picked Hana up and she headed towards the hospital. We jumped to Kakashi, who is sitting down and staring in the sky. Kakashi Hatake, we need you to come with us. You are a threat to us, said the mercenary. Chidori, shouted Kakashi. Kakashi charged at the mercenary, pierced 3 of their hearts. Kakashi bit his thumb and put his hand on the ground. Summoning Jutsu, said Kakashi. 5 dogs appeared and attacked the mercenaries, killing them and making them no more. We jump to Itachi, who's in Hiruzen's office. So what do your crows tell you? Asked Hiruzen. Every single mercenary is dead. Shisui just killed the remaining 5, said Itachi. Okay, what about Naruto? Asked Hiruzen. He is with the legendary Inoshika Cho, and they are eating, and he is telling them everything. He is heading home now. They just left, and they gave him a bottle of sake. Young kids shouldn't be drinking, said Itachi. Oh, so he's making friends, sort of, laughed Hiruzen. We jumped to Sasuke. He was walking through the Naka Shrine and saw every single Uchiha dead, but couldn't find Shisui and Itachi and Naruto. Sasuke, said a breathing, dying Fugaku. Sasuke ran over to his father and mother, who were barely alive, and sitting against the wall and saw them bleeding. Who did this to you? Father asked in a raged tone. Sasuke did in a raged tone. They were 3 people, Uchiha, Itachi, Shisui, and Naruto, said a almost lifeless Fugaku. Are you sure that it was Naruto? Asked Sasuke. Yes, he was the one who pissed me, said a dying Mikoto. Mikoto passed out and died. I will get revenge for you, father and mother, and the whole Uchiha clan. I will restore our clan, said Sasuke. Sasuke, take my eyes, and you get the 3 Sharingan, to my Sharingan in both eyes. And have the Mangekyo. Put my eyes in, and you'll have the eternal Mangekyo, said Fugaku. Sasuke pulled out his father's eyes and put them in a jar. His father had next to them. I would kill and make them regret it, thought Sasuke. Sasuke walked to his house, put the jar under his bed. When he was almost asleep, he saw a man in an orange mask. Sasuke, I'll train you personally, said the man. Okay, what is your name? Asked Sasuke. My name is Toby, said the man. Okay, Sensei Toby, said Toby. We jumped to Hiruzen's office. So me and Shisui will buy an apartment, and also we will let Sasuke decide where he lives, said Itachi. Okay, I guess you have your minds made up, said Hiruzen. So that is where we head off. And that is where I end this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, let's go. Also, don't forget to check out playlists, because I've made them, seeable now, and I didn't know. They were all private until today. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and have fun. Peace.